MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Trevor Bauer is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball. And he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Tommy Pham is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Bauer has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career. And over those innings, he's collected over 1,500 strikeouts. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third base line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And in steps Manny Machado. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So first and second with 1 down. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. As a look, now the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Now the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Three and 0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
That misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Turner fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
2 on, 2 out, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Now the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Padres lead it 2-0. Dinelson Lamet will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, if a slider is your thing, you found your guy here in Dinelson Lamet. Might have the best slider from the right side in all of baseball. It's a hard breaking ball. It breaks across and down. By the way, he throws 95 to 96 miles an hour to go along with it. If he has both the hard slider and that good fastball, they're going to have a difficult time scoring any runs off this guy.
Trey Turner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Two and one the count to Trey Turner.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Corey Seeger. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seeger.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Grisham is there and he has it for the out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Mookie Betts. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The 1-0 home.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Now to the plate, here is Luis Camposano. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
All even now, 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Dinelson Lamet, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next to the Padres.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're up 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes Cody Bellinger.
The center field, Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Lamet has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncie. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Batting sixth.
Now to bat, Edwin Rios. For his career in this matchup, he's 0 for 9. First pitch on the way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Ready on 0-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Two down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollard. From the belt, kicks and deals.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Tatis is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bauer gets the sign. Here it comes. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
That evens it up 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now a throw over, runner back safely. Now here's the first offering, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Three and 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So here's Will Myers, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Tatis on second. Hosmer at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
From the stretch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready now is Trent Grisham, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. 3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
And now in the box, Luis Camposano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Behind 0-2 now. (0-2) count. The pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run scores. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jimmy Nelson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Dinelson Lamet, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Fouled away.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
Now here's the first offering, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Nelson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham charging forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 7, second baseman,
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch on the way as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Number 5, shortstop, Cody Bellinger.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. Here's the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
In now, Manny Machado, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. One there. Over to Muncie, and they double him up.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
5 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Another one sent foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a ground ball to Seeger at short. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Padres leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Betts has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Mookie Betts is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Next up is Max Muncie, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Edwin Rios is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And that brings in Edwin Rios. From the belt, the pitch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bellinger at second. Muncie is over at first with one away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, A.J. Pollard, a little bouncer. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping up is Eric Hosmer. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now it'll be Will Myers. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Rios over to his right. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Digging in next, Trent Grisham. And now the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Next up is Luis Camposano. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. Ready with the 2-2. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin Barr.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Chris Taylor will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Now the pitch. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Their count now at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Dustin May takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Standing in now, Dinelson Lamed. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. The 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He'll try again. 1-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Corey Seeger, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that one got a piece of him. So here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch on its way. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
And stepping in, Manny Machado. In his career against this pitcher, comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes,
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First offering. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So next to hit is Eric Hosmer. He grounded out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Matt Strom gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Striding in is Max Muncie. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 4.
Max Muncie.
First pitch on the way.
Inside,
Fouled off. One and one, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Edwin Rios.
Next up, Edwin Rios. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
lifted down the line and left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Good
left
pitch
fielder.
right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up.
Pollard.
And an easy ground ball is the result.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cronenworth onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Tim Hill takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Number 56 will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now, Will Myers, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The right fielder, number 5, Will.
He's set and the pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Sliced hard on the ground, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Now here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Slow roller out to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, Camposano.
Next to dig in, Luis Camposano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fastball well outside. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Stammen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Frazier is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The second baseman,
First pitch on the way. Trey Turner is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. At the plate now is Corey Seeger. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 4 for 13. He's set. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. After it is Myers. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Victor Gonzalez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up Adam Frazier. First delivery to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And no swing, apparently, ball one. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. 1-1. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Pham.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go. Tommy Pham struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Now the pitch.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So now into the box is Jake Cronenworth. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Drew Pomerantz, the 6-foot 5-inch left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally.
Bellinger.
And now the first pitch. Cody Bellinger is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Now the 2-0. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1. Max Muncie will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Debro, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Muncie, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping in once again is A.J. Pollard. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he fouls this one off. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. Austin Barnes will be next. The 3-1 pitch. This one's down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Emilio Pagan comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. So here's Austin Barnes. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
0-2, here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Zach Rex will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch on the way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Padres get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Dinelson Lamet earns the victory on the mound. Trevor Bauer couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat's at. Now I'm riding up to 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick.